Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Welcome back, guys. This is a very special video. So everyone that's new here, guys, thank you very much for joining the channel. This is a good video today. It's going to be it's going to be hard, but it's going to be good. All my regulars here, guys, I feel the love. Thank you very much. Now, this video is going to be the 24-hour painting challenge, Necrons. It's still morning time here. Now, I finished gluing them all this morning. Well, not all of them, but I finished the last few gluing this morning. Got a heap of them to gravel. And then there's all of them to base coat, undercoat black. Now, the plan is I'm going to go, show what I'm up against, come off camera, gravel the ones that need to be gravelled, and start undercoating the ones that need to be, that have already been gravelled. And then later on today, 4 or 5 hours hopefully, the ones that are gravel now will be dry and I can then undercoat them. A few hours later I will go through and just dry brush with some steel leaves and drab across the gravel on all of them. Then we're ready to start the challenge, but I'll probably start the challenge about 11-12 o'clock tonight. Just so it's quiet, I'm not disturbed, and I just work away. And some people are going to say I'm hating Necrons. Okay, some people are going to say, oh, but that's easy, that's easy. I thought it would be easy to put them together, and for the most part they are pretty straightforward, but there is some bits that are like, ooh. And putting them together, seeing the detail on some of them is like, oh my goodness me, how that's insane. Now, with my Necrons, I'm not going to paint them this dynasty or that dynasty or dynasty, whatever way you want to pronounce the word. I'm not going to paint them any particular colour scheme. I'm going to paint them colours I want. The sole reason is, if I'm playing a big game, I'm talking 5, 6, 7,000 points, and I have the Silent King, or I take this hero that's part of a totally different dynasty or dynasty, whatever way you want to call that word, or this guy that's, it just basically means that my army is painted a generic way where they can just join any of, and be led by any of those heroes. Because when you start playing bigger games, you're going to start having all the big bad boys and everything else. But anyway, I'll run you through now and show you what I'm up against. But so there's no airbrush at all, just paintbrush. Okay, so after the spray rattle can, it's just going to be paintbrush only. So guys, I'm going to show you what I'm up against. I'll come back to you in a second. Right, so you can see all these guys are gravelled. I've done all these guys already. There's 2 Royal Wardens in there, 6 of these swarm bases, this bad boy, there's this guy, I don't know who the hell he is. There's a number, I think there's 8 warriors in there with the double-handed weapons, or the two-handed, 2-barrel guns. There's 3 of the normal guys. Okay. There's that guy there. Just spikes on his arm. I can't remember what it's called. There's Overlord, just here with a big axe. And we got these guys. There is 2 with the double weapons, and there's 10 normal guys. And then I've got 6 Scorpic destroyers. And these guys up here. This bad boy. And there's 3 of these double ones up here. Okay. Let's see in a second, guys. Right. So there's a lot there. Basically, it's all the Necrons from the Indominus box. Okay. Fantastic. And all of the Necrons so far from the Imperium magazine. Now, why am I doing Necrons? Why don't I just do the Marines or do something else? I'll tell you why. There's a lot of Necrons there. I've never painted Necrons before. Okay. When they first came out, I didn't really like their army. When they came out, then they had this, revamp. I actually like the models. Putting them together and seeing them and seeing the detail and seeing, fantastic. I really like them. Now, with that said, the way that they sculpted these models, there's very little to no mold lines. I mean, some of the bits will have one mold line, some of them have no mold lines. So you know, still give a once over and everything else. I really like these models, and I want to get them painted up. Not only is it a huge amount of my pile of shame gone, but it's also, I don't want to be, you know, the wife said to me, why don't you wait till the Imperial magazine is finished and you can do them all in one go? And I laughed and I said, you know, there'll be too much for me to do, and that is the truth. There'll be so much. I think the Imperial magazine actually has, 1 second guys, right, sorry, I just had to dig this out and have a look at this. Okay, so the Imperial magazine, by the looks of it, has everything Indominus has inside it. Some Necron guys with shields, some looks like spider things. They look like facehuggers actually, big metal facehuggers. There's some, looks like crypt spiders. There's some big thing on legs. There's absolutely an insane amount here that I don't want to be waiting for all this to arrive and try and do the whole lot in one go. I'd rather get this done, then when this comes in, keep gluing it up, and then just maybe do a painting video, a normal weekly one or whatever. Anyway, so I don't know, with that said, I don't know which way this is going to be filmed. I'm thinking maybe just like this and paint away. Obviously not 24 hours, but paint, you know, well, challenge is 24 hours, but not you not watching me for 24 hours. Paint a bit, you know, stop recording, carry on with that unit, go back to, you know, come back on, do another bit. I'm still trying to figure that out. So I wanted to have that overhead camera, but time limits have just stopped me from setting all that up. So I'm going to crack on with these guys, graveling them and then undercoating some of the others, and hopefully they'll be ready by this evening. Even if they're not, the ones that I gravel now, even if I have to undercoat them about 8, 9 o'clock, and come 11 o'clock they're still not quite ready for me to paint on, the others will be, so I can just work away on them, and you know, anyway, I'll see you in a minute guys. Right guys, it's time. Now, I got a bit delayed earlier on, so there's actually 12 Necron warriors up there that I've just undercoated with the black rail can. They're sitting up there just drying. An hour, 2 at the most, they'll be ready to be worked on. Everything else is here. I did not get any stillies and drab down on any gravel or anything like that, because a few things happened. I was delayed on time. So the door's closed in here, so if it does look a bit dark, or if it goes off a bit weird, the lighting, I've got a light right next to me, a light over that side, so if it does go a bit weird, I do apologise. I can't have the door open this time of night, because it's actually 10 to 11 now. The reason I can't have the door open, I don't have moths and anything flying in, and you know, I'm trying to paint and it's annoying me. More importantly, we have bats in the area. I don't want a bat flying in here and that's going to be, you know, it's bad enough to have robins flying in the daytime, but let alone right, so I'm going to start with stillies and drab. Let me talk about palette first actually. Got white palette here. Now I have what colour that is now. Oh, okay, I've got Rune Lord. What the hell is that? Rune Lord what? I've forgotten what one that is. Sorry, it's Iron War. No, it's not Iron War, it's just Rune Lord. Where are you? I've lost you. You're somewhere there. Anyway, that's the Rune Lord. No, that's the Rune Lord colour that came in the Imperial magazine. Corn red, Vulcan green, beaten copper, bit of White Scars white. That is polished blue there. Okay, see that? It's like a metallic blue. It's brilliant. Retribute armor, and I think that's, is it lead belcher? I think that's lead belcher, but the airbrush version. Just to get my palette. Now, I might even use other colours that are not on there, I don't know yet, but that's because I'm thinking. I've got Moot Green in the background, airbrush version. I've also got some Mephiston Red airbrush paint in the background. Moot Green I know definitely I'm going to use. The Mephiston I'm not sure, but it's there if I want it. I've got some one stack of red here as well, layer paint. You know. So first, look, before anyone starts panicking, I'm not going to film the whole 24 hours. Okay, so don't go, oh, it's going to be something. Imagine being up to you start watching this 24 hours ago. No, I'm not watching the whole of that. Oh, I think this one's had it. Yep, that one's gone. Still Losing Jab is gone. That one. Let me go with another one. Where are you? Back in a second, guys. Right, so found it. I'm going to use my normal brush. That's actually, see the bristles on the end? Where are we? So the bristles are a bit knackered on the end of that. So I'm going to use this for base colours and everything else. And I thought, why not use the bad boys? Get them out and use them for once. That's what. Get them out and use them after. The base colours down first, and I'm going to go get them out after. So I'm going to. Still Losing Drab. Okay. I'm going to take it straight from the lid of the pot. And all I'm going to do is see me. I'm going to go over the stones, just a little dry brush over the stones. Now this is a layer paint, so it will go on really bright and start doling itself down. But that's good because then you can go over the top here and there and make those one a little bit brighter than the other ones. You can also, when this is dry, I can also go over this with like Bane Blade Brown or something like that. I'm just doing one on camera and I'm going to go off and start doing more. I'm not going to do all of them in one go. Probably should. Because then that's done out of the way. Okay, so that's where we're at. See that? Just hit the light everywhere. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to go off camera and do some more. I was just going to keep grab one paint, but I need to have an order to it, a little system to it, because otherwise what's going to happen is I'm going to get so far I'm going to have an order of them. But if I see one unit being finished, another unit finished, I'm going to be like, okay, so to keep me more motivated. One thing I'm dreading, Scorpec destroyers. Not painters so much, but they're bladed weapons. And even the Overlord has a bladed weapon. I'm thinking maybe a silver, have a chainmail here, and then maybe a purple or a blue wash or something like that, just to try and act like a contrast paint. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with them, and I'll see you in a minute, guys. Right. So I've got a few of them done. So now I'm going to go with some of the Rune Lord Brass, it's called. I just found it. I'm going to go with some of these. I'm going to whack it around the skin, the shell. These scare things. Again, I'm just going to do one on camera. Then I'm going to go off camera and do the rest. So you can't even see me. It's not base colour, it's not layer. Just checking to see if it is a layer paint or a base colour. There we're at so far. What I'll probably do is come off from this angle and do a few close-up shots and stuff like that, so you can see, you know, I don't think I've got the lighting right, or I don't think the angle's right, but you know, it is what it is. See you second, guys. I'm going to do the rest of them and carry on with the rest of them, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Right. I know they've had undercoat black, but with two simple colours on the scarabs, absolutely amazing. I don't even see that too well. Don't worry, I'll bring it down for a better view in a minute. With just two colours that look absolutely fantastic. I've actually got some of that Rune Lord brass. Yeah, Rune Lord brass onto one Necron warrior, and I've done some of the Scorpic Destroyer Lord as well. Just the legs, a little bit his head, and a little bit of, you know, his arms and stuff. He's actually going to be quite quick to make, actually. Just his weapon is going to throw me off. Yeah, that's where I'm on them. I'll bring it down and show you a better view. There we go, you can see better on that one. It's got the light, a really weird angle. Yeah, this is the Vulcan green on the eyeball sockets, and then a little light on the triangle bit at the front, and then a little stripe of it in the back there. That's the other guys. There's the one, the Necron guy. That seems to be okay. Yeah. Scorpic Destroyer Lord, whatever he's, I think that's what it's called. There's still all these guys to go. And there's still these guys up here that have just been sprayed, just sitting there waiting to dry. Right guys, so I'm going to crack back on it. I'll see you in a second. Right, so I've done a few warriors. Okay. I don't know if you can see them too well. I can't zoom in for some reason. I'm starting to work on these guys. Now what I'm doing is I'm working on these guys, and so I'm doing the Rune Lord brass, and other than that, the two of them, I then move on doing some Necrons, and then come back and do another colour on this, and then move on to yeah. That's what I'm trying to get through as quick as I can. I do have a nice little colour scheme. I'm in an R and stuff. Some polished blue on the back on his shoulders. I don't know if you can pick that up too well. Scarabs are finished. Can't really see the angle that I'm at, but they're all in there. Show you some pretty pictures at the end anyway. I just thought I'm not as far as long as I would have liked to have been, but still there's still plenty of time. It's just I just need to knuckle down and get on with it. Some more Rune Lord brass. Right, let's get on with some of this. Some Rune Lord brass on you. There's not much of you actually. I did actually notice a few of the Necron warriors, I sort of put them together, and a I don't know if I did it, I probably put the wrong parts with the wrong parts, but or if like I put them together and as the glue was curing, they sort of just puffed apart a little bit. I don't know, but a few of them look like, oh no, they look not correct, but there were quite a few parts on those Necron kit where they're sort of damaged and broken and they're self-repairing. So I just thought, it looks fine, doesn't it? It's nothing to panic about. Let's get this done. Some of these models have so much detail on them. Such amazing sculpts. I actually think this Rune Lord brass is absolutely amazing for Necrons. They used it on the Chaos Space Marine for the Kill Team, Chaos Space Marine Kill Team video. I didn't really like it, and as soon as I put it on one of these guys, I was like, oh, actually, this is what they were meant for. This, it's absolutely a brilliant colour for these guys. So I'm going quiet again, and then deep into thought of these bad boys. Right, I'm going to crack on with some more. Let's see in a minute, guys. So I've been a busy little bee. I tell you what, this isn't hard work. I do apologise about that. Now, there was a power outage. That's why it's so dark again. The door's open, daylight's coming in. So I decided, I was sitting around for like 2 hours waiting for the sun to start coming up. And I started come over there and started just dry brushing bases, because if I've messed up, that's not a big issue, I'm making, now that the sunlight's come up a little bit, I'm making great progress. I'll show you Necron, guys, but I haven't done nothing else on him yet, but he's getting some work done on him. These guys are virtually finished. Okay, you just need to do the green inside there, and the steel work here, and the claws at the bottom of their feet, and the little eye socket bit. So like I've got 2 of those there. I'm doing a colour on both of them, and then I'm switching colour and going on to the next model, warrior or whatever it is, and just work with that, and then go back to them, do another colour, and then switch colour and go. Yeah, that's the way that I'm moving forward on them. I tell you what, it's hard work. I was sitting here painting, and one thing I thought about when I was painting You know, we have the best hobby in the world. I don't just mean 40k. I mean any wargaming, any role-playing type, you know, game, D&D, whatever it is. Even if it's like historical wargaming, we have the best gaming, best hobby in the world. You know, we really do. Not for anything else would I sit up all night and do this. Anyway, I'm going to crack on back on with you guys. As it starts getting brighter, it starts illuminating this area a bit more. I'll bring you down some pretty pictures. I might show you how dark it is. Because at the moment I'm having to lean over to the light so I can see what's going on. Not with the models, but anyway, thanks that, guys. Let's get you up close, personal look. Zoom in. You know, a lot of Necron warriors. See, they all got colour on them. Some of them have the blue on, some don't. You see, there's a royal warden there. It's a big contraption, and there's 5 Scorpec destroyers still to do the base on. Everyone else has some base work on. Yeah, I'll crack back on. See you in a minute, guys. Right, guys. Oh, it's so hard. Still no power. It's 4:30 now. I'm really starting to struggle. Oh dear me. What can you see there? You can't see very much. See this guy? This is the main guy that I'm working on at the moment. Okay. Sort of figured out how to do the bladed weapons. Okay. What I've done is Vulcan green, and then I watered down some milk green, but this is the airbrush paint, so I watered it down a bit more, and then applied it on, and when it's dry, I then go over it again with a little subtle bit of, see the blade? I don't know if we can make that out because of the lighting's terrible in here. There's no power. But he's almost done. Is he almost done? He just needs to do the milk green on his eyes. I don't know if I should do him in between his ribs or not. Don't see the need to, but I don't know. There's the warriors. Almost finished. I'm not going to bother with their eyes, only because, one, I don't see the eyes are not that big. I don't see the point of their eyes. 2, I'm extremely tired and I don't know if I'd get it right. I'd mess it all up. 3, I can do it, go back over it and do it another day if I need to. So there's where I'm at that. I keep jumping in and out of filming only because I don't want to be editing the video and there's nothing I can take out and it works out as 50 minutes or an hour. I know most people go, oh, that's what it is, John, but some people don't like looking at those long videos. It's so hard. I actually take my hats off to the people that do actually do the these 24-hour painting challenges, because I'm struggling. So what I'm doing now, just doing Vulcan green. So if you can see that, no, you can't. Just on that gun barrel bit there. Okay, the 2 tubes. Now the ideal, I was doing it on the little dots only, and then I thought, you know what, do it on the whole tube, and then when I put the milk green onto it, it's really going to make it stand out even more. I keep seeing the light at the corner of my eye just flickering up and down. Not the light, but the light on the camera and what's being recorded. You know, sorry guys, I do apologise. Any normal person would have gone, you know what, the power's gone. It could be gone all day. I'm going to stop filming and come back when it's done. I'm going to start back on. But for me, that could be 5 o'clock this evening. You know, I'm not going to sit up again and make all that time that I've lost. So I said, I'll just go for it. 2 hours or 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes, whatever it was this morning, sitting around waiting for that light, the sunlight to start coming up, so I could get some sort of light to see what I'm doing. Absolutely the slowest, most boringest 2 hours of my life. Nice, I don't know if you can see it. That's pretty much done. So anyway, that's okay, 2 or 4 more minutes. Oh, no, it's forgot to do that work on that one for some reason. Okay, let me in all honesty, I think I've only got about another hour in me. I physically can't do it. My head is actually pounding me, not because of how long I've been painting. I think it's because I'm straining my eyes with the light. Yes, I haven't even touched this guy yet. This guy's not even touched. 6 Scorpec Destroyers. I hadn't even touched. One of them's had the base colour done. I think if I didn't lose that 2 hours this morning, he would be finished. The Scorpec Lord would be finished. These Necron Warriors would be finished. The 2 Royal Wardens would probably be halfway through, and the Scorpec Destroyers would be worked on, and the big contraption, as you know, one of those, either the Scorpec Destroyers or the big contraption would be halfway through, and all the Warriors up there, there's 12 or 13 of them, would be down here being worked on as well. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna work away for a little bit more, and then I know I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work away for a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little break. Hopefully, the power comes back on. Because I haven't had a coffee since yesterday evening. This would be nice to have a coffee, and then just if I've got a bit more energy in me, come back to it and try and crack some more out. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in a minute. Right, guys, I'm not even finished yet. The sun's starting to, it's not going down, but it's going past where it's going to be shining in here. One thing I will say about those Necron models, the sculpts are absolutely amazing. The sheer detail on them, you don't realise that until you actually, until you start painting them. You can look at them all glued together and go, they look amazing. As soon as you start putting paint onto them, you go, oh, that is a bit tasty. I'm not disappointed. You know, I'm happy, but I'm not disappointed. I didn't finish. I think maybe I went a little bit over the top with the amount of detail I've done on them. No power for fucking the whole day. I lost 2 hours this morning waiting for the sun to come up before I could actually see what I was doing. And I'm disappointed with that, because I think with the light, with power, I would have had the light and things would be a little faster. I can't even show you pretty pictures at the moment. I have to wait for the power to come back on and then put them up for you to see. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications. You'll see pretty pictures afterwards. So guys, until next time, take it easy. See you later. The power's finally back. 20 past 6. So here's what I finished. Necron Warriors. There's a Scarabs. Let me stand up so I can get a better view. Right, shadow in the light. So you guys let me know what you think. I think maybe I went a little bit over the top with these guys. I don't know. The random guy that should. See that? See on the gun barrel, see the second dot in? I sort of messed up because I couldn't really see what I was doing. Where are we? So look at these guys. There's that polished blue. It's an amazing colour. What do you guys think about the blade? We have done that any justice? Claws. And claws, black undercoat, but it's beaten copper. And I brought it down a little bit, put it on first of all, and then as it was drying, I then went over again, but like in the corner bits here, along the edges, just beefed it up on the edges. Oh, poo. He's got 2 balls on his shoulders I missed. And there's a wire there as well I missed. Ah, damn it. The polish looks amazing, doesn't it? So that's what I actually got done. Now, in all honesty, I lost 2 hours because the power went and it was like pitch black. I couldn't see nothing. So I had to wait for the sun to come up. So in all honesty, I lost 2 hours, but I mean, it's only like just gone 6, I think, half 6 or something like that. So I've still got another 4.5 hours, but I'm actually exhausted. I can't do any more. And to be honest, losing the 2 hours, I don't think, even if I had that and the power didn't go and, you know, the lights were still on and everything else, I don't think I would have got this all finished. There's the guys that never made the offer there. And here's what's left over here. Okay, so I've still got those Scorpic Destroyers, 6 of them, 2 Royal Wardens, that big construct there, and the Overlord back there. So, anyway guys, hit like, share, subscribe, turn notifications, chuck a comment in the, below in the comment section, just let me know what you think. I'm absolutely exhausted. I can have a coffee and I can have a shower and then I can just relax. So guys, until next time, see you later, take it easy.